work and stuff. And one day I was at the computer and I stood up and was working and everything went dark.
Yeah.
And I worked with the guy, Vince. He was over there. And I said, Vince, I can't see anything. Everything's gone.
Yeah.
And he turned around, what? I said, everything's gone. He took me to a chair, sat me down, and I put my head down. And I come back up, and then I could see again. So that was the beginning.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it would lead to. So I went to my family practitioner, and I can't remember his name. Anyway, he sent me to the eye doctor. The eye doctor sent me back to the doctor. The doctor got me in for an MRI that day.
Yeah.
And MRI technology or technician, he asked me, do you want to see what's going on? He said, what happened? I said, I went blind at work. He says, you want to see what caused that? So I said, yes. He says, okay. So then I went into the room and there was this big splotch behind my right eye.
Wow.
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And from there I went to see Dr. Freed. I went back to my doctor and then he sent me to Dr. Freed. And that man saved my life.
Wow.
But that was 20 years ago, 22 years ago.
Yeah.
My son was 2 years old, and I will never forget saying to the Dr. Freed, I said, you need to stop building the watch and tell me the time. We need to know how we're going to do this. You tell me what we're going to do, because he kept asking me, these are your options. What do you want to do? I don't want an option. I want to have it done. So, got done.
Wow.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
What was your kind of support system like when you were going through that?
My support system was my work team. I worked there for 30 years.
That's awesome.
I was team members.
Yeah.
Kathy Weibel was one of the owners. She came down to the hospital. I didn't know she did that.
Wow.
But she came into my room one day, said, Miss Voss, came to see you. Okay. That was the weirdest thing. But that was when the Taliban, you know, and I was afraid that people would think weird things because my head was wrapped. It was weird.
Yeah.
But that was my work was my work support.
Wow.
And my son was the biggest support.
Yeah.
Only because he was 2. That's when I had the first one. What else?
It must have been hard to
It
raise
was.
a 2-year-old and also go through that at the same time.
You have to suck it up.
Yeah.
One foot in front of the other. That's all I can say. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Anybody else have any questions?
Is there any advice that you would give to someone that is also dealing with something like this?
Stand tall. Stand tall and take one foot in front of the other. That's you can't feel bad for yourself because it's a part of you.
Mm-hmm.
And if it wouldn't have happened to me, would I be sitting here with you?
Yeah.
No. That's all I can say. You can just stand tall. Do what your doctor says.
Yeah.
Anybody else? What did you do?
Oh, I crashed. Yeah, on the road a couple days ago.
I am so sorry. It looks like it hurt.
Yeah, it's
All you
getting
hit was
better.
your eye?
Yeah, well, I hit my nose. I think it just kind of spread over there.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Ouch.
How did your diagnosis kind of affect your outlook on life, and then kind of in the 20 years that it's been since then?
I'm better. I used to be mean to people. Like who did I tell $5? I told everybody that, right? So everybody knows it's $5. I have that's just, I joke around a lot. I am more free to open my mouth to people because if I don't say it, no one will.
Mm-hmm.
I keep my eyes blue for a reason. I don't want to build up anything.
Yeah.
I didn't know green had so many shades until after the first surgery.
Wow.
I walked outside and there was green everywhere. I didn't know that. So, hey Jeremiah. He's like, who are these people? You can come over here, honey. I didn't make anything for lunch. Anyway, but anything else? Anybody?
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
It was perfect. It was. Thanks for stopping in. I'm glad I'm along the highway because I get a lot of you guys. It makes me smile.
Yeah.
And I do the $5 thing, and I hope I didn't scare anybody. It kind of freaked me out when you went in here when I walked out. I was like, no, $5? No, that's a joke. What a dink I am, huh?
Did you guys get a group picture and a portrait picture?
No, we haven't yet.
Squished together.
Yeah.
Jeremiah.